Hey guys, today I'm going to do a quick let's build of my next ship. It's a Class C frigate. It might look familiar if you've seen my last let's build. That's because I took the skeleton of that ship and repurposed it. I looked at it and thought, wait, this kind of looks like the Donnager from the Expanse. I mean, not really, but just ever so slightly when I squinted, so I went ahead and tried it out. And with that, let's get into it. Like I always do, I'm going to start with the bay with an armory on top or in front and work my way up and then out. I love having armories on all my builds just because I like collecting weapons. I have an Excel spreadsheet of every single weapon that I've come across, and I try to collect at least one of every type and every single armor so I can have them all on a mannequin once I finally get my outposts going. Do be careful because some armories on ships are bugged and your items will be deleted if you leave them on there and switch ships. I like to use habs on my builds just because they're a little lighter than a 1x1 on a 1x1 block to mass ratio. And the interior of your ship and how it feels is just as important as the exterior of your ship and how it looks. I also like to try to have one of every type of hab, especially in a build this large. Now I'm going to use the Phobos cockpit. I'd like to use the Ares, but it doesn't really fit the aesthetic. It might fit more for a frigate, but it's too flat and too long. Now let's get on all the important pieces we need, like the reactor and the grav drive. Again, bigger numbers doesn't always mean better. Just try to find the one that works best. I'll have a video up on that soon. Now let's get on our engines. We're going to use the same engines as we did last time, but this time in a square formation. And our shields. Now to add the little swoopy angled pieces, and these pieces are actually why I really like Demos ships and parts. These parts really do well to blend modules with each other. And let's go ahead and add them to the engines and the bays on both sides. See how it kind of blends in? It kind of mixes, or looks like it's all one piece. Nothing's kind of jutting out. It even blends well with the cockpit. Even the Phobos, where it has that little crop on the top. And also let's add our docker and see how it kind of matches the bay in terms of length and size and shape. Now let's go ahead and add our cargo bays. We're going to be a little more cavalier with our mass here just because we have a little bit extra with our improved engines. And see how it kind of just works well in that spot, blends nicely. Now let's add these fins. These are actually Stroud fins. You can't find these at the demos, I brought them over. You can use them as weapon mounts on the sides and the tops if you want to add turrets. They look nice, function well. And we're going to go ahead and add our spine pieces, and even these spine pieces actually blend well with the forward cowling. Now, as blocky as Demos is, everything just kind of fits well, and they can blend in well. So let's go ahead and add these wing pieces to the sides of the hab, just to add some shape. This was tried to model after the Donnager, and it had angled wings, but we can't have angled wings. And I actually forgot a piece here. And now that we're done building the whole of the ship, we can add the landing gears because we know how much it weighs and how many landing gears we need without being surprised later. Or in the beginning, I mean. And I forgot fuel. I'm going to go ahead and use 2 of them, which may not be necessary, but I don't actually have any refueling stations out in the galaxy, so it should be fine. And it has a minimal impact on mobility. And with that, we are done. Hope you guys enjoyed this shorter Let's Build format. Hopefully it's going to be easier for you guys to watch than the longer versions I've done before. And with that, I'll leave you guys with a little orbiting view of the finished look. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.